TeamMate Analytics is a solution that contains over 200 computer-aided audit and productivity tools designed specifically for auditors and accountants. It runs completely within Excel, adding a new ribbon bar in the Excel interface you're already familiar with, and has been designed from the ground up to be as intuitive and easy to use as possible. In this brief video, I'll demonstrate a few of the available functions in TeamMate Analytics, which are most commonly used by auditors and accountants. With TeamMate Analytics, auditors have the ability to quickly select a sample from a dataset using their preferred sampling methodology, such as monetary unit sampling, systematic sample, stratified sample, attribute sampling, or as I'll demonstrate using this list of invoices, a random sample. All that's needed here is a sample size, which for this we'll choose 30, and then TeamMate Analytics will do the rest, pulling a random sample of 30 invoices from our listing into a new tab within the same Excel workbook, naming the new tab Random Sample and providing us with all the information that we need for our documentation. TeamMate Analytics also contains a test library consisting of over 150 pre-built tests that can be performed on a wide range of data sets. These tests can help auditors with quickly and easily identifying errors in their clients' transactions, as well as help test their clients' data for fraud. For example, auditors have the ability to perform a Benford's Law analysis, which is used to identify the high-risk transactions in large data sets like journal entries, sales invoices, or expenses. All the user has to do is click on the arrow next to the desired test and then define the test parameters to perform the function. Once the parameters are selected and the test is performed, TeamMate Analytics will create a new Excel workbook with all the results and documentation the auditor needs for the workpaper file. And since the results are created in Excel, TeamMate Analytics can be used in conjunction with any workpaper management or document management system, including but not limited to CCH Pro System FX engagement. Here we see the results of our Benford's Law test, and we have the ability to drill into our results to provide us with a list of detailed transactions to focus on. Another popular test of the over 150 tests included in the TeamMate Analytics test library is one to assist auditors in identifying journal entries posted at unusual times. You can see how the user has full control over defining the parameters of what consists of unusual times, which could possibly change from client to client. Here we are modifying the list of public holidays to use for our analysis, and also modifying the regular office hours for this particular client to use in identifying journal entries posted outside of those regular hours. Again, the results are returned to us in a new Excel workbook containing all the documentation needed for the workpaper file, and results which can be easily drilled down into. In addition to these one-off tests that can be performed using the test library, TeamMate Analytics also has the ability to run multiple tests at once using the Expert Analyzer tool. The Expert Analyzer comes pre-built with standard workflows or modules like journal entry testing, accounts receivable, or accounts payables testing, which gives firms the ability to run a standard set of tests related to that workflow right out of the box. But the Expert Analyzer is also fully customizable to provide firms with the ability to customize the set of tests within a workflow that they have decided are most important to them. Here I'll demonstrate the Expert Analyzer using the listing of payables within this Excel workbook. Once I select the workflow to run from the Expert Analyzer, you will see a list of all the functions that we can perform as part of the workflow, as well as the parameters that can be modified by the user before running the analysis. Functions such as extracting any transactions with rounded amounts, transactions posted at unusual times, the most risky transactions in a dataset, and as you can see, Benford's Law analysis there, and I also have the ability for the analyzer to go ahead and pull a random sample of these payables through here. And then once I've made all the selections, TeamMate Analytics will provide me with all the results in that new Excel workbook that I can bring directly into the workpaper file. Each tab within this workbook represents one of those functions that we performed as part of the workflow. It's even included a visualization dashboard, which gives me some key insights into my client's data, not only for purposes directly related to the audit, but also for having business conversations with my clients and allowing me to identify areas of value-added services that our firm can provide them with. As we've seen so far, TeamMate Analytics really harnesses the power of Microsoft Excel to perform its functions, but it also includes an import wizard that provides the user with the ability to extract data from other sources like PDFs. To demonstrate this, I'll use this PDF of a client's general ledger detail. With this report, what I want out of here is all the transaction detail, all the debits and credits hitting these different accounts, extracted from here and into Excel where we can perform our analysis much more easily. To do so, I'll go back into the TeamMate Analytics ribbon and select the Import Wizard function. Then I'll just simply select the PDF report and the template for this particular report that we will use to extract the data. Now we have extracted the data from that report. It's been provided to us in an Excel spreadsheet where we can perform more detailed analysis utilizing the TeamMate Analytics functions. With TeamMate Analytics, now all auditors can have access to powerful data analysis tools using the Excel interface they're already familiar with and without needing to spend valuable time and a small fortune on training. This results in auditors quickly being able to use the software, and as a result, companies actually realize the significant benefits that come from using data analytics rather than having a wasted investment sit dormant on people's laptops.